Hello YouTube, this is Edward back again, and on this video I decided to make the top 10 horror movies of all time in my opinion. Um, like I said in the previous video, I'm a huge fan of horror and always been, and it was really difficult to decide which movies um, will be on the list. I mean, yeah, there's many classics I had to left out, but I think it's a pretty solid list. So let's get started right away. Number 10 on my list is the movie that came out in 2002, starring Naomi Watts, Martin Henderson, and Brian Cox. It is The Ring. This is the collector's edition DVD, and yeah, this is a really creepy movie. I remember the first time I saw it. I saw it on video cassette, so it made this movie even more creepy to watch. I'm pretty sure if they ever going to remake this, I think they're gonna use DVDs instead of video cassette tapes. The Ring is number 10 on my list. Let's move to number 9. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me now, but it is the Fly remake starring Jeff Goldblum. I think it was 1986. Was it made? I have the sequel, but I have to still get the first one on DVD. But yeah, I don't have it right now with me, so let's move on. And number 8 is The Exorcist. This is the version you never seen before. It says it is the most creepiest film ever made, but yeah, it's not. But it's a classic, and it kind of like belongs to top 10. It is one of the best horror movies ever made, no doubt about that. So yeah, The Exorcist is number 8. Number 7. Friday the 13th, Part 4. The final chapter. So, in Part 3, Jason get his iconic mask, hockey mask, and I think this is the best of this franchise, Part 4. It's not the final chapter, as we all know, but it was made in, what was the year? 84, yeah. I think this has the best story and best kills, and Jason is really badass here. So I think, yeah, I hate this Swedish cover. But yeah, let's move number 6. Jaws, of course. This is the Steven Spielberg classic, one of the best horror movies of all time. Roe Cyber, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss. I don't know how to fucking spell it. But this is the anniversary edition. 30 years anniversary edition. And yeah, I think everyone has Jaws. So Jaws is number 6. Let's move to number 5. It is The Alien, the first Alien movie from 1979. In space, no one can hear you scream. That's right. Yeah, I love this movie. I'm a huge Alien fan, and of course, this was still the first Alien is still a horror film, a poor horror film. Like the sequel Aliens, it's more action. It has still has some the horror elements, but it's more action film. So the first Alien is number 5. Number 4. The Nightmare on Elm Street 1. The original. The best. Yeah. Wes Craven's a masterpiece. This is started it all. This is the movie that started it all. The whole franchise. It also starring Johnny Depp, young Johnny Depp. Yeah, I think every horror fan know Freddy, so this movie doesn't need a description why it is on my list. Alright, let's move on. Number 3. The original John Carpenter's Halloween. Michael Myers is my one of my favorites horror characters, of course, and this is the best Halloween movie ever made. Yeah, the music, the whole atmosphere, everything in this movie is so good. I love this movie. Halloween. Number 2. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Yeah, Jack Nicholson's best movie, in my opinion. This is the 2-disc special edition. And the first epic horror film. Yeah. This is just this is a masterpiece. I cannot say more. The Shining. And number 1 on my list, it is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is some nice steelbook. Look at this picture. The original restored remastered. Tobe Hooper's the most horrifying horror movie ever. One of the most sadistic horror movies ever made. I think all the sequels sucks. I have the remake, and I think that one's pretty good, but the original is still the best and my favorite horror movie of all time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Here's my list. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and like or not like if you didn't like this video. Yeah, I hope you understood what I was saying. I'm sorry my English, but that's what I got. So yeah, see you on the next video, and keep punching. Bye.